that we have, that we use here to carve our pumpkins. So, but before we get going on it, before we carve them, we have to grow them, right? Well, one of the fun things we did this year is we grew a special pumpkin. So we took a pumpkin, we put it in a mold and let it grow. And you want to see what happened? Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you sure you can handle this? This is out of control. Ready? What? 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 Shut up. Look at this. Here, hold it.
How do you do that?
It's like magic. It's heavy too. It's like pumpkin magic, right?
But how did you do this?
Very carefully. So the mold itself has these little indentations. See this right there? So when we were growing it, we put the little fruit, the little tiny pumpkin in here. We put this on there and we bolted it together. And then when it was done, bam, pull it apart, got yourself a skull. What do you think?
This kind of is the size of this.
It is. It's kind of like, here, I'll hold this up. It's kind of like if you had like a droopy eyeball, like hanging down, right?
Yeah.
So we could do something like that, which is smart, because a lot of the things we do is what you just did, is we decide what we're going to carve based on the shapes of the pumpkin. What does it look like? What does it remind me of, right? So just fun kind of stuff like that. So for that, we have all these different tools. And one of the things that we do is we like to take markers, okay?
Wait. That's a Sharpie. That's a Sharpie.
It's not a dolly, it's a very Sharpie. So can you draw on here a face? I want a circle, and then a circle, because it's going to be a surprise face. Like, oh, right? So just 3 circles, one there, and one there, and you just draw away. Wow, that's good. Nice, that's a very good circle. Yep. Yeah. Very good, and then one more, right? Yeah, perfect. He's got a big mouth. Who did you model that one after? Me? Because I have a big mouth? How's that? So it's a good start, right? Okay, so here's something that I want to show you. Okay, you said you know how to use this, right? Did you think that we were going to be using hammers today to carve ice or carve pumpkins? You wasn't so sure. You're smart to not know, because we do all kinds of strange things here. So what we're going to do here is we are going to pull out, we have these little round cutters, okay? And these are just round, they're not real sharp, they're kind of dull actually. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this right in the middle of where your eye was, right? Okay, and I'm going to get it started just a little bit, okay? Now, I want you to take this hammer and just kind of pound in. Yep, pound. Yep, there we go, perfect, that's perfect right there. Now, we have to get it out. So, wait, you pounded it in, you gotta take it out.
Wait.
Okay, so right here, so you're just gonna grab, I'll get you started here, because we pounded it in probably a little more than we had to, but that's okay, that means it's gonna come out really good. Well, that makes sure we get all the way through it. And I might need to actually get a different tool, because this is a little bit sticky here. Let's try this here. Let's try to get it, cut them out. This is really, you gotta get it good, right? Okay, it's coming out. Okay, now go ahead and hit the hammer right there, right in the middle. Push in. Oh, we might need a little bit more in there, so go ahead and hit it. Let me give it one punch, and I'll try to see if I can't finish it through. Right? So what do you think? Huh? You got one eye. So now this one, let's do the same thing, okay? So we're gonna push in just a little bit. I do this just a little bit to start it, or you can kind of push it maybe a little bit of the outer edge there, right? We just want to kind of keep this in the spot. There you go. Now go ahead.
It kind of looks like it has 3 eyes, because you can still see that.
On the inside, right? Okay, keep going. A little bit. There you go. Okay. Now let's see if we can pull that out and get the same thing.
I think now you can use
baby fingers.
Baby fingers.
You have baby fingers. You want to try to pull it?
Yeah.
Pull it out. Maybe that will be my finger. Oh yes, good job. Okay, now same thing. go ahead and hit that with a hammer. Just keep pounding away. Look at that. See? This is how to carve a pumpkin, right? Just hammer time. Boom, right? So now we got 2 eyes. So now what's the next step?
I kind of don't know.
Well, what we did the 2 eyes. What do we have left to make?
The mouth.
The mouth. Okay, so let's do the same thing here. We'll do one more with the mouth. Okay, and I'm going to get it started. This is a tough pumpkin, by the way.
I love pounding away.
On the pumpkins? Really?
Um,
Have you ever carved a pumpkin with a hammer before?
no.
No? Will you now?
Yeah.
Now? Okay.
At a special place, they had like something where you there was little nails and there was a mini hammer and you get to get the nails into the wall.
Where was that?
I'm not too sure.
And you had was it a mini hammer too? Or just,
Yeah.
okay.
It was a mini hammer.
And mini nails. And you had to pull, how many did you have to pound in?
I think 4 or 3.
Okay. And had you ever pounded nails before? Was that the first time you learned how to use the hammer?
No, I think
You've probably done a lot of construction around your house, haven't you? You've done very nice houses. Okay, you ready? There you go. Go to town. Oh my goodness. Look at that, right? Okay, so now we have a start, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have the 2 eyes, right, and the mouth. Now, let's go back to this. Now, what I want you to do is, you know how to draw lips?
Yeah.
Lips are like an M.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start here and then go down to here, and then here and go down to there. Okay?
Okay.
You go ahead and draw that on. Yep. Just go out to the side. Yep. Perfect. Start right where you left off. Yep. Go back. Good job. Now do the bottom one, and the bottom one can just go right underneath that. What? Okay. Now put a line right here, and then a line right here. Okay. That's kind of the creases of the mouth there, right? Okay. So now, what we're gonna do. How do you like it so far?
It looks so funny and weird.
Good. Funny and weird are good. What? Give me a color. What's your favorite color?
I have a few favorite colors. I like black, white, and green and blue.
Green and blue. Okay. So let's see what we've got here. Here's a green one. How about, let's see if this works, because sometimes they don't always work. There you go. So color in her lips. Give her green lipstick.
Okay.
How's that? So you don't always have to cut into the pumpkin. You can do a combination of cutting and coloring and all kinds of stuff that are still fun and safe. You don't have to worry about cutting yourself or hurting yourself. That's a lot. That's a big area. Pumpkin story for you.
I have to go down here. I have to go in my...
Do you want me to turn the pumpkin for you so you can stand up?
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah.
That's better. You just tell me where you want to move it and I'll hold it in place. So have you carved your pumpkin for this year yet?
I haven't at my dad's house. But I have
I think it's running out of ink.
no, I think it's just the water.
A little bit wet there. What did you carve already? Did it faces or?
I did a full jack-o'-lantern and then I colored some.
Oh, good, very good.
And I think I have 5.
You have 5?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I carved a bunch with my mom.
And what size? Are they bigger or smaller than the one you're making right now?
I think some of them are, one of them is like this skinny and
Okay.
really tall.
Okay.
And the rest, they're like, my other one was like the size of this, and then there's one, my jack-o'-lantern was the size of that, so different size. And then I had one that was the size of this.
And that one, actually, this one, look at this. Almost looks like it's sticking out there. So, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get a little funky.
Where's the cap?
The cap? That's a good question. I have one right here. We should do that right away so we don't dry out, right? Very good. I'm terrible at that, so thank you for saving. So here's what we're gonna do. Because I know you like pounding stuff, we're gonna pound one more right there, okay? But you got to hit there because we're going to go ahead and use your special. Okay, yeah. There you go. Yep. Oh, there you go. You're good. That's why we're using the rubber mallet with 911 on speed dial. Okay, that's good. And then we're just going to push the rest of the way through. Okay. So you have that hole. Now, you ready?
Yes.
Hold this. Put the stem in the hole. Let go. Oh, maybe we have to do it this way. I'm sorry. There it is.
Fred.
What do you think? Huh?
He's like, why do I have such a big nose? Why do I have such a big nose?
Well, here's the thing too. I want to show you. So now that we have this, here's our basic design. We have a fun thing, and we can do more things to decorate it, right? So it's kind of like a clown right now, but let's say, what are some scary things for Halloween? Like witches?
I kind of was,
Ghosts?
I think, I kind of really wanted to carve a huge spider.
Ooh, spiders are scary
Because,
too.
me and my dad have a big spider on top of our house, and he kind of wished he had another spider friend.
Aw, so you want to make a pumpkin spider for your spider so he's not lonely? That's very nice.
He tries to make friends because we have some other people, but they're always not looking at him.
They're not big spider fans?
No.
No. Spiders, you know, they have feelings too, so that's nice that you're looking out for your spider. Well, we can look at maybe some spider designs. I can show you how to make spider webs too. But one of the things I'm going to show you here is, let's say if you break a pumpkin, or let's say you get a hole in a pumpkin, right?
Yeah.
So how would you fix it if you have a hole? What do you do if you have a hole in the pumpkin? How do you fix that? Do you know?
What do you mean, like?
Well, when you
like
fix.
up here or like down
Well,
here?
pretty much anything. Like if you have, let's say you have a hole in your bicycle tire, what do you use? You use like a patch
Yeah.
to patch that?
But it probably doesn't really have any air in it, so I would probably like get a pump and then blow it up, and I would probably like, and then use a special patch or something.
Okay, so a special patch to cover the hole, right? So you know what we do to fix a pumpkin?
Yeah.
We use a pumpkin patch. Did you know that?
So you get a bunch of pumpkins and just put it
No, we
in
just
the
use
hole.
bad jokes is what it is. It's a bad dad joke. So it's a pumpkin patch, you know, like you go out the pumpkin patch. And this is a pumpkin patch. It's not very funny, is it? No. Okay, we'll work on it, okay? But let me show you how we make our pumpkin patches, right? So this, I'm sure your dad has several of these cheese cutters to cut cheese and slice cheese and stuff like that. So what we do is we take it right here and we're gonna cut just like this.
It kind of looks like a big skinny bacon.
It is a bacon. You can, you know what I like about that is that if you wanted to.
I'll give this to my dad at the end of the video.
Here, draw lines on there, and then that's going to turn that into bacon. So you know what bacon looks like, right?
Yeah.
There you go. So now you're making pumpkin bacon. And if you want, we can make pumpkin eggs too.
We had green eggs today.
Green eggs?
Uh-huh.
Did you have any ham?
No.
No, just the green
My
eggs.
dad didn't have any ham.
Okay, green eggs, no ham. Okay,
Wait,
so there. So look, show your dad. Show.
Dad?
Look at that.
Look at this.
I made you some bacon.
Oh, delicious. Sweet. Okay. No slapping daddy with bacon.
Okay,
Okay.
so here, let me show you a little trick. So for instance, let's say we had a piece that we wanted to put on there, right? So go ahead and lay that on the pumpkin. Just lay it on there so it sticks on. And so it falls off, right? But if you want it to stick on, you take this, a little bit of Vaseline, okay? Put your finger in there and just rub it on this surface like this. Just, I'll hold this down and just rub it on the back there. Yep. Okay.
It
and
feels so
isn't that weird? Okay, and all the way up, make sure you get it, take some of this and put it up here. Yeah, right there. Okay, now try that again. Try to put your bacon on there now. Right? It sticks. So if you wanted to do, let's say you want to do a mummy.
It's better than using Scotch tape.
It is, or staples, or super glue, which is another trick that we use. Super glue is one of the things that, believe it or not, pumpkin will stick to pumpkin with super glue. Most things the glue won't stick on there, but super glue will hold.
And I like how it feels so good when you put your arm
on there, right? And so you could, we made the bacon, but if you wanted to, you could make hair like that. So I'm gonna do a couple more of these strands, and then you wanna put them on there so they're like hair?
It's on there.
So we're gonna shave off, see, right here.
I was gonna make another piece of bacon.
Oh, there's a short piece of bacon. Short rib.
A big piece of bacon.
Ah, there you go. I'll get you some bigger ones now.
But it doesn't work that much.
Oh, well, the lines probably won't work as much because the marker starts to get wet. But just go ahead and put the Vaseline on there. And then we'll stick those around here so it's like hair.
But you can still make a texture.
You can make a texture for sure, yeah. Okay, so we're going to put those on there.
I got a big piece.
Okay. Oh yeah, you got a lot there.
I love adding a lot of stuff.
That's a lot.
A lot.
Right?
Okay, I'm just gonna...
Well, you could, if you have too much, you can put it on the next one because we're going to put them on all of them, right? So we're going to put it on that and that
It keeps sticking to my finger.
I'll get you a napkin. Because it is messy.
It sure is messy.
It is messy.
And I don't have a bunch of it on my finger.
Okay, did you get enough on all three of those?
Nah.
You got to do the top one yet? When you're done with that one, I'll give you the towel. You can clean up.
Use a little bit this time.
That's a little bit? Okay, there you go.
That's
There's
it. I'm not using any more.
No, you're all set. So now go ahead and place those on the pumpkin.
I forgot to add...
What's that? Oh, well, you know what? There's plenty there. I bet you could put a little bit on there and then wipe your finger again. We'll get some of this stuff out of your way.
Oh. I put a tiny...
Okay, so now go ahead and put them on here just like it's hair. So we're gonna put another strip right here. Yeah, very good. Okay.
It's a girl pumpkin.
It could be whatever you want it to be. There. And then on this side, go ahead and put one right there. Gonna overlap a little bit. There you go. So you got hair stuff on there, right?
It looks... It's very awkward. A girl pumpkin with a huge nose.
Bacon for hair.
6 eyes, because these still count in the...
Oh, so you're gonna count it double, that eye and that eye?
No, I mean like still...
Oh, the inside. Oh, like it's got a bunch of eyes inside.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's super duper weird, and I've never seen anybody with green lipstick.
Really? Well, have you ever seen a talking pumpkin?
Yes, I've seen many pumpkins.
Well, then maybe you should, the next time you have a conversation with one, you should suggest some orange or green lipstick.
Don't bully me by my big
Wait,
nose.
do it this way. Here you go. Go ahead. Do the same thing, but do it that way so you can show them the talking pumpkin.
I do not want to hear anybody making fun of my big nose that is wobbly.
A wobbly nose.
And my bacon head.
Whoa, nose fell off. Okay, so we have this one. This one's done.
Hey,
now,
you don't bully me, mister.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sorry. Okay, so now this is a bigger one, right?
Not as big as me.
Not as big, but these are all the seeds that are in here. And what I wanted to show you was, you see all these little seeds that are inside of this? And see what size they are?
Oh,
Inside of this little pumpkin, they're little teeny tiny seeds.
so like they're about this big.
Yes, and what about the one outside? How big do you think those seeds are?
Oh, they are about this big.
Right? Don't you think? You could have like a sandwich, a seed sandwich for these. They're actually,
I don't think it'll taste.
they're about that big. They're a little bit, you know, they're not.
Those can be the lettuce. These can be the jalapenos that are twice as.
There's one. So see, so there's your two sizes. close up, but there's your, so that's from the big pumpkin, and that is from a normal pumpkin. See the difference in size?
Wait, that is from a big pumpkin? No way. No way.
You think it would be bigger?
Yeah, I thought it would be this big.
So did I. And you know what? You see how many pumpkin seeds are in this? Do you think there's a lot more in the big pumpkin, or the same?
Yes, like
a ton.
Like a ton, like bigger than this table.
No. Wow. Well, no, actually, believe it or not, in that giant pumpkin, there's about this many seeds.
What?
This many, just as many as in there. Like this container, you could fit all the seeds in this little container. Because the giant pumpkin is mostly water. So it's like this pumpkin here, but they just keep giving it more and more water, and it's growing and growing. But the seeds don't need to get bigger. Their job is just to be planted and grow more pumpkins next year. So once they get to their normal size, they're done.
And
they
you
don't grow.
can plant more of these, can be reusable, and
Yes.
you can plant more.
And that's, yes, and that's what they do.
And that's just
So do you, what, ask me a question about pumpkins. Has there ever been a question about a pumpkin that you want to know? As far as growing it or carving it or?
how can pumpkins speak but they don't have a tongue or a brain?
How do pumpkins speak when they don't have a tongue and they don't have a brain? I don't know.
That's a good question.
Oh, I thought it was a riddle. I was waiting for the answer. So I think it's pretty much your imagination. Just like everything in here that we're doing is your imagination, right?
This is mostly... Hey, don't even think about saying what is in me, or else you'll be punished for your whole life. And I didn't say anything, don't bully you. Good. And now you out there, you better not bully me.
So I want to see this one as long as we have. This looks like it's about the same size as your head. Do you think? Here, look at here. We're gonna measure it. Look that way. Okay, we're gonna see.
Oh.
Is that? What do you think?
Pretty
Is that
close.
close? The same
Pretty
size?
close.
What about mine? Is it smaller or bigger than mine?
It's same size.
Same size.
No, yours is bigger.
Yes, most people say that my head is really big. So I have a very large ego. So, anyways, and then for our decorations, we always get these other different kinds of pumpkins. Have you seen these?
I like, this could be a Grammy pumpkin with a bunch of pimples on it.
Really? I thought it looked like caramel, like a caramel. Doesn't it look like it tastes good?
No.
It doesn't look like it tastes good?
No, it kind of looks like a Grammy that has pimples.
Well, it could very well be. But we have a farmer that we go to out in Ann Arbor, and he grows all kinds of crazy colors and stuff like that. These yellow ones and blue ones, and in this case he has these caramel ones, and they use them for decorations. So, pretty neat, eh? So you want to see what we use to carve the big pumpkins? So. What?
I saw that.
Is this a big saw?
It doesn't really look like a sword. It mostly looks like when you hold it, it's like a big, like.
Actually, we use this for carving ice, but I like it because it will cut on these pumpkins. It'll cut pretty good. So if we want to cut a thin line, we can use these.
Why can't I pop this pen?
It won't pop. It's solid. It's solid. It's not full of air. It's just got more of this pumpkin stuff in there. Here, I tell you what.
Are we gonna carve a big pumpkin today?
You're gonna hold this right here, both hands, right here and right here, okay? And I want you to go ahead and pull on it. Pull towards you. I want you to feel, and then go forward. But don't let it out. Go forward and then back. But not all the way out. There you go, forward. So how does that feel?
Like,
Is it tough?
It kind of feels like, it kind of looks like cheese.
It looks like cheese. How hard is it? Was it easy to cut or hard to cut?
Easy.
Was it easy?
Yeah, it was easy.
Sometimes the bigger pumpkins are softer and easier to cut because there is so much more water. Though some like these ones here, hear that? It's like a rock.
I'm trying to pop the pimple.
I don't think that they're gonna pop.
Hey, give me that.
So let me show you also, here are some of these other tools that we use. So this one here,
This is, this,
That one's.
I'll answer that.
That one's to
for
peel.
That's for carving cheese.
Cheese. Well, or peeling. So you remember how we cut that little piece off of here? We can use that tool for that.
Cheezo pizza.
Cheezo pizza. Cheezo pizza. But
Cheezo pizza
so this one here,
annoying.
go ahead and try that. So try that and just push down.
I can do it.
Okay. Yep, there you go. Yep, give me another one of those. Yep. Okay, that's good. Now take that piece, see the pieces on the floor? Pick those up and set them right here on the table, and that is exactly what we use for the hair.
And that's what I made out of. Why does my nose keep falling?
Well, his nose is running away.
Okay, I'm gonna carve you.
Whoop, move this out of your way. So do you want to see if those other pieces?
That.
Oh, you were carving this one.
I was carving.
How's that?
Yes, I am gonna get my artistic side.
Your artistic side? I think it looks lovely. Now, do you want to put any more of this hair? We could put some of this hair. We could put here.
No, I don't want more hair.
No hair?
No more.
So you got plenty of hair. You need a haircut. What about a beard?
No,
No beard on there? No.
Don't even think about it, Mr. Bob.
Mr. Bob. So, anyways, that's pretty much what we have for the smaller pumpkins. Now, do you want to see the big pumpkin?
Yes.
Do you want to?
No.
No. Okay. Well, come with me. Let's go see the big pumpkin. Okay.
I'm by Cheezo Pete.
This is Cheezo Pete's. Is that his name?
No, I just.
What's the name? Do you have a name for your pumpkin?
My name is Uba Bayudurama.
You're gonna need a long driver's license for that. That's a lot of letters. Okay, you ready for the big pumpkin?
That's magic. I didn't see those colors before.
There's a lot of magic here.
I love magic.
Love magic. Oh, look at that! There's a cat. There's a black cat.
It looks like a cheetah.
He does look like a cheetah.
I want to sit on that pumpkin.
Well, here, let me show you a couple of these smaller ones first. So we're working on these. These are these blue gourds.
Why is there water in it?
Well, I put some water on there to keep it moist, keep the moisture in there and everything. And so the farmer that we get these from, he calls these dragon eggs. Don't they look kind of like a dragon egg? With the outside surface there.
It mostly looks like a pear.
A pear? It does look a pear. A pair of faces. There's two faces.
Ba-dum-bum.
Ba-dum-bum. So what we did is...
Dad, please stop making funny noises.
So we did this, and we have to add the noses on. So we're gonna do some funny noses. Like this one, I think I'm gonna make like an eagle's nose beak and put it on this one. And this one might be like a witch's nose and really come out.
Can I please sit on that pumpkin?
Can you sit on the pumpkin? Of course you can sit on the pumpkin. Come on, let's go. Okay, here, I'll give you a boost.
Oh, wow.
Okay, there you go.
Wow.
Now sit down. Be careful. I don't want you to fall off.
It's like a slide.
Don't slide.
Whoopee!
You need a cowboy hat. Yippee-ki-yay! Woo! So have you ever seen a pumpkin this big in person?
No. I've only seen a pumpkin those sizes.
Do you think you could live in there?
Yeah.
Cut it out, make a little house in there? And...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a house. Can
You wanna
this be
look at-
my new playhouse?
Can you look at me and smile real quick? Perfect. Thank you.
Lovely.
Can I please make this my new playhouse?
Your new playhouse? So we
I've
can...
always wanted a playhouse.
Well, it'd be, you know how you were kind of messy, or you were saying that your fingers were kind of messy with that, with the Vaseline? The whole inside is gooey like that, so your whole body would be yucky.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I just want this to be my new house. I want this
Now
to be
look,
my
here.
new house.
You said you like the pimply ones. How about that?
Oh.
How about that?
Now I can't pop these pimples.
Those are some big ones.
I'm gonna try to pop them. They're so hard.
They are hard.
I'll use a fork instead.
I don't know that the fork
I
will go
don't
in.
know that the fork's the way to go.
Wow.
Maybe,
Fork is a little tough.
Nope.
maybe this.
No.
Oh,
Ainsley,
careful with
Ainsley.
that. Careful with that.
Yeah.
Let's see. What are the other ones? This one here, if you want to take and kind of.
Oh, I think that would be.
Oh, she's okay with the knife. I didn't want her to ruin the pumpkin.
Oh, these knives are sharp.
Oh.
They're super, like, I know.
She's got 6-inch global.
I know,
And we have a great liability.
I just need a smoother surface.
So that's how people do that. They scrape all that orange off to get down to the inside of the carvings.
It's pretty cool, huh, Ainsley?
I think this will take me a while.
That might take you a little while.
May take you all day, boo. All right. And you've got a bigger pumpkin, you said, Randy?
So yeah, so you want to see the big one?
It's bigger than that one?
Bigger than that one. Come on out here.
Whoa, that's humongous.
You think this is all pumpkin under here?
Ew, ew, ew.
Yeah, that's an old pumpkin there.
Ah, mud. I forgot I was stepping in mud.
You forgot you were in Michigan?
Good thing you got your
Yay,
boat.
yay.
Okay, you ready? Ready?
Whoa!
That's the pumpkin we'll be carving?
That's a giant pumpkin.
Can we please carve it? I have always...
Here, you want to get up there on this one?
I think I can...
I think maybe next year we'll carve a pumpkin that big, Ainsley, boo.
Right? We'll get a big one, put it right in your yard. Here, let me get up there to help you.